What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Gran Turismo 7 State of Play. This is your boy A to the P, Albert Perkins, and we are live streaming. We are co-streaming this event right here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and tuning in. Super excited for this. I've been waiting for this for, man, it's been so long. I cannot wait to see what PlayStation has in store for us whenever it comes to Gran Turismo 7. I see Blaza's in the chat. What is going on, Blaza? He says he would like to see damage whenever it comes to the car crashing, but that never happened. That will never happen in GT. Yeah, unfortunately, man, I think you are right about that. That would be amazing to see, you know, come to fruition whenever it comes to Gran Turismo, especially with this latest rendition. But unfortunately, I think you're right. I don't think it's going to happen. For some odd reason, they just choose not to do it. They choose not to go with it. So more than likely, we will not be seeing that. I believe that was on one of my lists there as well in one of my previous videos. The things that I would like to see in Gran Turismo 7 was damage. I think that was like number 1 or something like that. But man, that would be absolutely amazing to see that. But it doesn't look like that's going to come into play. You guys see the poll there. Go ahead and feel free to vote on the poll. Just trying to see what you guys are most excited to see whenever it comes to Gran Turismo 7. Of course, we have simulation mode currently leading the way at 60%. So you guys are excited to see that. Nobody cares about arcade mode. It's at 0%. Vehicle reveals is looks like it's at 17%, just dropped down a little bit there. And then ray tracing, you guys are pumped up about that. That's at 30% there. So no love for arcade mode. I don't blame you. I only play arcade mode if I'm trying to do a quick race with a friend or something. So I don't blame you guys on that. So, but yeah, looks like we're about 7 minutes away from, from the state of play. I wanted to let you guys know that they didn't let us know that there will be some copyrighted music within this live stream. And, you know, whenever it comes to that, I try to do my best to mute whenever that music comes through. So if I recognize a song or I think that a song may be copywritten, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be briefly muting the audio output from the stream. So, you know, don't worry. It's nothing, you know, crazy going on with the stream. It's just me muting the audio to make sure that, you know, I don't get flagged for copyright or anything like that. You know, I'm just trying to have a nice stream and hang out with you guys whenever it comes down to it. So, you know, if that happens to come by, you know, that's what's going on with that. And I'll go ahead and give you guys a reminder of that as well, whenever, you know, if I happen to do such. So yeah, like it looks like we're down to, wow, looks like we're down to about 6 minutes. What I'm going to do here is yep, 6 minutes and 41 seconds. Looks like they have the PlayStation splash screens going on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring up that scene. So we are good to go there. Bada boom. All right. And let me go ahead and it'd probably be good to unmute, right? There we go. All right. So let me know if the audio levels are good. You know, if you need me to adjust any kind of audio levels or anything like that, just let me know and I will adjust that accordingly. If you need my mic to be lower, I can fix that. Or if you need, if you need the PlayStation's audio to be higher or lower, you can let me know as well. But man, let's just sit back and talk about this for a second. You know, it's been a while since we've seen anything whenever it comes to Gran Turismo. I mean, we've had a couple tidbits here and there, but we haven't had a full-length trailer in a little bit. So, you know, hopefully we will see, you know, just all out ray tracing. I'm so excited to see what they are doing whenever it comes to the ray tracing. Sounds good so far. Okay, good. All right, awesome. I really want to make sure my audio is good and I want to make sure the visuals are good there as well. I have been having some bitrate issues every once in a while. It'll get a little jumpy from time to time. I apologize for that if it comes down to that. I'm still trying to get my bitrate at a good number and everything with that. So hopefully everything's coming through okay. Bliza says maybe a bit too loud. Is that the PlayStation audio or is that my microphone? If it's my microphone, I can surely fix that. But if it's the PlayStation audio, I can adjust that accordingly as well. Just let me know. We're about 5 minutes away. 5 minutes to go. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be pretty awesome. So you guys probably saw I put out a video. PlayStation audio is a little too loud. Okay. All right, I can fix that. Let me bring it down just a tad. Okay, how's that? That sound a little better? Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. If it's still too loud, I can still bring it down more. But yeah, guys, I put out a video yesterday, just talking about things to look forward to and things to expect whenever it comes to Gran Turismo 7. And, I had a lot of fun putting that video together. I know it was a short one. It was only like 3 minutes long or so. But what I was really, really, excited to put that together. I wanted to get it, pushed out a day earlier. It seems to be, getting pretty good traction. I wanted to get it out a little earlier. I just wasn't able to, unfortunately. I had a lot of things going on here at home, so I wasn't able to get it out as soon as I would have liked. But at the end of the day, I was pretty excited to go ahead and get that out for you guys. So looks like we're about 3.5 minutes to go. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Looks like we got 5 people in the chat there. If you guys could do me a solid, go ahead and smash the like button on this video. It really helps out the channel, helps the channel grow, helps get the exposure out there, as well as, just help me get discovered and everything. I'm a small YouTube channel. You see the amount of subscribers that I have. I'm just trying to, get more and more exposure and, just get better at doing these live streams and hanging out with you guys and everything. So, at the end of the day, it really helps out quite a bit. So if you guys smash the like button, and if this is the first time you've actually been on this channel to check out this stream, feel free to check out some of my other videos as well. I have a lot of other videos on Gran Turismo 7 specifically that I've covered over the past like 6 months or so. Go ahead and check those out. And if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe as well. That would be absolutely awesome. So, good stuff. Looks like Pawk's in the building. What's going on, Pawk? Thanks for joining the stream, man. I saw your comment in a couple of videos there and everything. So, man, that was awesome to see you comment there, and it's nice to see you here in the chat, bro. That's awesome. Thank you for stopping by. That's fantastic. Nice to see some familiar faces in the chat. Here we go, guys. We are at that 2-minute warning. We are at the 2-minute warning for the Gran Turismo 7 PlayStation State of Play. As I mentioned before, if you guys weren't in here earlier on, what I'm going to do is simply just make sure, there's going to be some copyrighted music in this stream. So whenever it comes down to it, I'm just going to go ahead and if I recognize a song or if there's some music that's playing that I need to, potentially mute because of the fact that I'm not sure, if I could get copyrighted for it or not, I'm going to be hitting that mute button, okay? Just know it's nothing on your side. It's on my end. I'm controlling the audio and muting that so I don't get a copyright strike or any kind of content ID claim or anything like that. Because that's one thing that they did warn us about whenever it comes to co-streaming this event. They were enthusiastic about us co-streaming the event, but the one thing that they wanted us to do was to, be aware that there is music in this event that is out of their control. They can't control as far as, the content IDs and copyright claims go. All right, guys, we are under a minute to go, 55 seconds. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this has progressed whenever it comes to the simulation mode of Gran Turismo 7. I'm really excited to see how it looks and how it's going to play out. So I can't wait to see that. I think that's what I'm most excited for. Second thing is probably going to have to be, for me, probably ray tracing. I'm really excited to see how that's going to look, because that's going to be sick on the PS5, and everything. So, and if there's any PS4 users in the house that are watching this stream, just rest assured this game's going to look pretty freaking stellar on PS4. Not as good on PS5. I believe everything we're going to be seeing today is on PS5. So, but at the end of the day, I mean, this is a late gen PlayStation 4 game here as well, so it's going to be good. All right, guys, here we go. 5 seconds. Enjoy the stream. I'll keep my comments at a minimal. Here we go. I just love the PlayStation Studio sound. Just the sound of quality, right? go.
Hello everyone, I'm Kazunori Yamauchi, producer of the Gran Turismo series. Today I'm here to give you an update on our latest game, Gran Turismo 7, releasing March 4th, 2022. Over its 25-year history, the Gran Turismo series has demonstrated a serious love and respect for cars.
So smooth, guys. Look at that.
What's more, Gran Turismo 7 represents the 25th anniversary of the series. Gran Turismo 7 will represent the pinnacle of the GT journey. We think of it as our most complete GT to date. We have designed GT7 so that those who have never come into contact with automotive culture until now can really get to know the deep, rich world of cars. Our aim was to create a driving simulator that all players can enjoy. Whether you're a hardcore Gran Turismo fan or brand new to the series, I think Gran Turismo 7 will be enjoyable for everyone. The history of cars is long, and the world of cars is massive, with lots of attractive cars contained within. For GT7, we have prepared over 400 cars from automobile brands around the world.
Wow, for 400 types of cars, there it is. It's pretty solid.
We've also prepared 34 locations from around the globe with over 90 layouts. And more tracks and cars will be added in future online updates.
Holy crap, that was cool.
Now let's take a closer look at the GT7 player experience.
The world map, okay.
Here's the
It's
new
like
map
alive.
screen.
Look at that. Wow.
The map is a menu that allows access to the various features in Gran Turismo 7. Our inspiration here was to create a paradise, almost a vacation resort that celebrates car culture. When you begin the campaign, you'll use provided in-game credits to purchase a compact car.
Gotta start somewhere. Oh, the Sunday
You'll then
Cup.
progress through the campaign by participating in races, unlocking new cars, and by tuning and upgrading your vehicles for
Dude,
better
you see how
performance.
quickly that loaded? Note that load time. That was really, really quick. Wow.
This is ultimately the classic GT campaign mode, but GT7 has more to offer. One new feature is the Gran Turismo Cafe.
Okay.
This will be the center of the map in Gran Turismo 7.
I wonder if this is where you like take photos and stuff, like photo mode and whatnot.
Here at the cafe, players will be given a car collection menu. You'll complete each menu by winning races and championships while exploring this car resort.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the people who actually designed those cars will appear to talk about the design in person.
Oh, cool. Nice. I know. I think Forza does something
By
like
completing
that.
menus for a variety of car collections at the cafe, players will naturally come into contact with the history of cars and the culture behind them.
That's cool. Oh, those classic sounds, though. Brand
Central is a shopping mall where a player can purchase new cars. Here, players can purchase roughly 300 car models from 2001 and later. Automotive manufacturers from around the world have assembled here. And not only are there showrooms for purchasing cars, there's also a museum for each manufacturer where you can learn about the history of individual brands.
See, that's what I like about Gran Turismo. You can get down to the history of the
This
manufacturer.
is a museum of Porsche.
That's really cool.
And it begins with the birth of Dr. Ferdinand Porsche establishing his own design firm.
Then it's like you can get down to the history of the vehicle you're actually driving. Like, not just driving a fast car, you know the story behind it, you know? Oh, there's the used car
Gran
dealership.
Turismo 7 also houses a world of used cars. At the used car dealer, players can purchase cars for more affordable prices. However, some very popular used cars may be sold at an even higher price than when they originally came out. These include the Japanese sports cars of the 90s that are seeing a big boom in popularity worldwide. This car lineup will be updated and changed slightly every day.
Oh, that's a Lamborghini Coupe. Oh my goodness, that's an 88. Wow. And it'll be updated. Just like in past games, that's cool.
Certain iconic cars have marked their names in the history books. Even after 100 years, their allure will never fade. The legendary car dealership specializes in these types of famous vehicles.
Wow. Got like antiques and stuff. This is like a love letter to cars, man. This is so cool.
In the World Circuit, you'll have access to a variety of tracks. At launch, GT7 will feature 34 locations and over 90 layouts. This includes real-world and fantasy circuits. Legendary fantasy tracks from past GT games such as Trial Mountain, Deep Forest, and High Speed Ring return for GT7 with stunning modern visuals.
Oh man, I can't wait to check out High Speed Ring again. There it is.
There are various races and championships hosted at each track. And the Circuit Experience activity can help you learn these tracks. In the custom race mode, you can combine things like weather conditions and AI cars of your choice to create personalized races.
Gotcha. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm still trying to get the get it locked down whenever
Completely
it comes
recreating
to
beautiful
finding
cars
a
is
good
the essence of the Gran
medium with
Turismo series.
with my streams whenever I'm doing
The PlayStation 5 version of GT7 features photorealistic graphics using ray tracing.
Let me try.
Ray tracing aims to more accurately depict lighting and reflections. But the application that is most suited for may actually be in the expression of cars. This is because the shiny surfaces of cars reflect the world around them. With ray tracing, the graphics of Gran Turismo make a jump into the next dimension.
The ray tracing does look pretty dope. It's awesome reflections there with that. It's crazy.
The color of the skies and the shape of the clouds you see every day are determined by the energy of the sun, the earth itself, and the condition of the atmosphere that surrounds it. If you look at it on a global scale, air containing moisture from the oceans flows into the continents. That air is warmed by the Earth's surface, heated by the sun, which produces ascending air currents. The air containing moisture will continue to rise in altitude due to this current, and once at a certain altitude and temperature, creates the clouds you see in the sky. In GT7, we have simulated the process of how these clouds are formed. Based on a vast amount of meteorological data, temperatures, humidity, and air pressure specific to each region, skies in Japan will change like they do in Japan, and skies in California will change as they do in California.
That's pretty cool.
The Gran Turismo series has always placed an importance on starlit skies at night. In GT7, we have aimed for an even higher quality of expression. Starry skies seen in specific locations at certain dates and times will be drawn using a simulation that includes not just stars, but even planets. The moon will rise and set in the same way that the sun rises and sets. The color of the stars will change depending on whether the atmosphere is clear or hazy. Time changes and weather simulations are expressed in the scenery and light. These factors can affect atmospheric and surface temperatures. And by doing so, affect the tire grip, engine power, and strength of the slipstream effect, integrating with the automotive physics simulation. It rains and the surface becomes wet. Puddles form in locations that are prone to them. The rain ends, and the surface starts to dry from the areas that tend to dry first. The areas with puddles will remain wet the longest. And these kinds of changes will occur naturally. One simple example of this weather simulation is a rain cloud radar that many players will be familiar with. Players can look at this display and predict the coming weather to a certain extent.
Wow, look at the condensation lake building up there. That's pretty wild.
On a huge circuit like the Nürburgring, it can rain on one part of the track while being sunny on a different section. Gran Turismo is a real driving simulator, but we always place the same level of importance in being able to watch your driving in a replay as we have with the fun of driving. This high-quality replay mode is also present in GT7. We have developed a new music replay that dynamically generates a replay camera to match the background music.
Oh, that's cool.
Unlike past replay modes where the cameras were fixed on the track,
that's a nice touch.
Camera positions and image cuts are now generated randomly every time to match the music, allowing you to enjoy a different camera replay every time you run it back. Now, let's show you part of the music replay.
I hope they had pre-rendered. Song. That's the Flight of the Bumblebee. I recognize that song. I want to see if maybe, I want to make sure I don't get any kind of copyright strike or anything. Yeah, guys, I apologize for the bitrate issue that I'm having. I'm looking on here. YouTube's recommending me to use 4500 for my bitrate, and that's exactly what I have it set for. And I even lowered my resolution, so I'm not exactly sure why it's not, working out quite right. And it's so funny too, because I tested this out yesterday. I go through a practice run every time right before I stream. So I did it last night, just a little test run, and everything seemed fine. And then of course, whenever we go live, this is what happens. So I'll just have to, just make a video after this just to kind of recap and everything. All right, looks like that song's over.
The automotive physics simulation in Gran Turismo has 25 years of history. Our team gathers feedback from many expert advisors, including Lewis Hamilton, top drivers of the FIA GT Championships, and our technical partners at Michelin. This feedback fuels our automotive simulation, which means that track lap times are consistent to their real-life counterparts, and that the driving experience accurately reflects fine sensations.
I think they pre-recorded it.
The effects of front and rear vehicle height changes on a car, the effect of wind direction at a circuit, and slipstream effects are all recreated through an aerodynamic simulation using CFD.
Dude, the level of detail that they have in this is absolutely phenomenal. This is crazy.
To fully express reality, devices that can convey information that goes beyond graphics and sound are very important. This is the reason for adaptive triggers and haptic vibrations. Thanks to the adaptive triggers and haptic vibration capabilities of the DualSense wireless controller, we're able to enhance the player's level of immersion on the PS5 console. The adaptive triggers will allow your fingertips to feel the vibrations of a tire locked state while braking.
Oh, that's cool.
When a real car goes into a corner with too much speed, the front tires will be felt on the steering wheel. With GT7 and the DualSense controller combined, it will be possible to feel the state of the front tires in the form of vibrations. With the DualSense controller, you'll feel as if you're holding the steering wheel of a real car, feeling the track underneath. On the PS5 console, 3D audio expresses the positions of various sound sources and their movements in a 3D space. In real life, we can perceive where a sound is coming from. Whether it's from the left or right or the front, we can identify when a sound is above us or behind us.
That way you'll know if you
We
have
sense the
someone
fine
coming up on your
differences in
rear.
sound affected by the shape of our head,
check mirrors,
our
whatnot.
earlobes, and the difference in the speed at which sound reaches our left and right ears, in order to determine where that sound is coming from. 3D audio is a technology that recreates these sensations. Here's a quick demonstration of some of the sounds of GT7.
that rain just beating up. That's awesome. I can't wait for this.
The tuning shop also returns in Gran Turismo 7. We have prepared approximately 60 types of performance parts per car.
No 3D TV support. GT5 had supported 3D TV.
By combining these, you can change the performance and overall driving experience as you like.
3D TVs, though, are they really still as big as what they used to be? It seems like everything
This is a first-generation
4K
Volkswagen
now,
Beetle.
You know what I mean?
The People's Car, designed by Dr. Ferdinand Porsche, is a rear-engine car, which is fairly rare nowadays.
Now, it'll be really interesting.
Let's try tuning this car.
They do some kind of immersion whenever it comes to PlayStation VR 2. You know, I think that would be awesome if they had that. Hey, Danny's in the chat. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm having some issues with my stream, man. It's pretty choppy. I appreciate you dropping by though and supporting and everything. I gotta figure out what's going on here. I'm not quite sure exactly why it's choppy. I got a bit rate set exactly what they have me set for, and yeah, I'm even looking at my computer and it's only like 13%. It's really not that bad.
While tuning involves changing a car's performance, car customization at GT Auto allows you to change its appearance.
I thought that was my internet. LOL, not a problem for me.
Over 650
yeah,
aerodynamic parts,
it's not your
130 types of wheels, 1,200 colors of measured paint data. You can go on forever with the numbers.
Play around with it later tonight.
But there are several dozen types of parts per car, totaling to several thousand customization parts.
Is this stream only for GT7? Yeah, it's just GT7.
Yeah, you can even install roll cages and do wide body modifications.
I thought they were cool. I thought they were going to blow up, and then 4K came along, and then everyone was like all about that. But I like the idea of being able to, you know, bring that immersion in whenever it comes to 3D.
The livery editor for decorating and painting cars has also evolved.
Oh, this is the library editor. Nice.
You can now apply stickers to areas that did not allow sticker placement in the past.
Customization is dope. It's on the windows.
The limit to the number of stickers that can be applied to the cars has also been increased.
Looks really good. See, I'm not very good whenever it comes to livery and stuff like that, adding that kind of stuff to my cars. Maybe I'll work on that in this game.
GT Auto will include your familiar car wash and oil
car
changes
wash
as well.
Back. There it is. The oil change. GT Auto.
Scapes offers a new world of photography and is a mode where you can travel the world with your favorite car.
Wow.
You can place the car of your choice in over 2,500 spots around the globe.
Holy cow, you can set the scenarios. It said something like
and take cutting-edge HDR photos.
Oh, dude, dope. I'm all about that HDR. You guys know me on my channel. I'm all about HDR. All of my videos are uploaded in HDR, so yeah. Dude, I might have to do some
By combining true-to-life light information with photo effects,
guys,
this mode allows high-level photographic
Let's
expressions that are mostly impossible in real-life photography.
It's something that I normally don't do on my channel, but you guys were, if you guys wanted to hang out. Oh, look at that picture. Oh my God. If you guys wanted to hang out and do something like that, I would be totally down. Just let me know.
The race photo mode allows you to photograph races you've participated in.
Oh, it's got a race photo.
Going to a real circuit to take photographs is a lot of work. But in GT7, you can photograph dynamic, beautiful shots that even professional photographers would struggle to take with much greater ease.
Yeah, because you can freeze it and the car's not actually in motion. When the car's in action like that and you're trying to take a picture, I mean, like, you know, that's a lot harder. You got to worry about shutter speed and all kinds of stuff, the aperture, whatnot.
Gran Turismo 7 is also a creative tool our players can use to produce various content. Replays, photographs taken in-game, livery designs, and more. The showcase is a place where this content can be shared for other players to download.
Oh, that's dope. Cool.
Finally, please settle in for a look at some new Gran Turismo 7 gameplay. Our closing segment shows 2 new features added to Gran Turismo 7.
Okay.
The music rally, where you enjoy music while you drive, and the music replay, that syncs replays to music.
Oh, that's so cool. Now, again, this is where I might have to mute, unfortunately.
These are all real-time images captured on the PlayStation 5 console.
So I'm going to just mute with this song. That's really cool, the fact that you can sync it up with, you know, with the music and everything. It's showing the beats per minute, too. That's what that number is with the music note there in the middle. That's kind of cool. That'll be really cool to see whenever you're racing and then you watch the replay and to see it synced up. That'll be awesome. Again, I just have it muted because I'm trying to avoid copyright claims, content ID claims. You know how it is. Oh, this is cool. That's a really cool addition to the game. I think a lot of people will really appreciate that. What do you guys think about this feature? I think it's pretty neat. All right, looks like it's almost done. I'm curious to see what the next feature is that they got going on. Still going. But you can see, as I was unmuting there a little bit, every couple seconds, you can see that the replay is changing every couple seconds as far as like the angle goes with the music. That's kind of what Kaz was talking about there. A rewind gameplay feature would be nice if you made a mistake or crashed. Yeah, like they have in Forza Park. Yeah, that would be nice. Because I'm like not the best whenever it comes to racing games sometimes. So that's definitely nice to be able to rewind. That's nice to have that forgivingness going on with that. That's where Gran Turismo is a little more difficult with, you know, as opposed to like Forza, you know. I guess that's why they call it the real driving simulator, right? Wow, that's awesome. They sound freaking amazing, man. That steering wheel's dope too. Any of you guys joining the stream just now probably noticed it's all choppy. It's not on your end, it's on mine. I do apologize. Still working. Try to figure out what the deal is. I could stop the stream and restart it, but that's probably not exactly ideal, especially with the fact that it's wrapping up now anyway. I'll get this figured out eventually, guys. No question. Dude, this car's going so fast. They almost sound like it's wild.
Thank you for watching. See you on the track on March 4th, 2022.
Nice. Let's wrap it up. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. There it is, guys. that's the state of play for Gran Turismo 7. What did you guys think? What were you most impressed about? That was absolutely amazing. I like the new features, the new modes that have been added in. I think that's really, really great to see that added in there. And hopefully we'll also hear, like, you know, from different menus that you're on within the game. Hopefully they kind of continued that as well whenever it comes to you know, being able to hear different sounds and whatnot in the game. You know, I want to hear like sounds that I've heard from Gran Turismo 4 or Gran Turismo 3, trying to, you know, keep up that tradition and everything. You know, it would be nice to see them keep that going and whatnot. So, but yeah, guys, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to wrap this stream a little early, I think, here. Definitely, as you guys obviously can tell, I'm having issues whenever it comes to the output of this stream. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Definitely gonna go ahead and recap this for you guys. I want to make another video recapping this state of play, going over exactly what was announced and including clips from this state of play as well. So those are, you know, included in everything for that. So that would be good to go. Yeah, that'd be great. See, K1K says the weather was really detailed. Yeah, man, it was freaking awesome. I like the fact that the rain was beating up and you know, up the windshield and everything. I thought that was a really nice touch. And the fact that it's you know, with the time and everything changing dynamically depending where you're racing at in the world, I think that was a really, really cool feature and a cool touch there as well. So I like that too. I guess Cassian still don't mind. Add minimal external damage. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know, man. I've wanted them to have damage in Gran Turismo since the very beginning, and for some unknown reason, man, they just don't want to do it, you know? I'm not sure exactly why they don't want to do it, but, you know, unfortunately, you know, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So it's unfortunate, but maybe one day, maybe someone will mod it and add some kind of damage to it. Although modding's kind of impossible if you're playing on PlayStation, unless the game gets ported over to PC, though. Who knows? So, final poll results here. Let me pull up the poll here. Looks like, what are you most excited to see in Gran Turismo 7? Looks like you guys were most excited to see the simulation mode, which I was most excited to see as well. In my second place was ray tracing, which was at 27% there. And I think that's exactly how I would have voted too. I would have voted simulation mode at 55, you know, at first, and then ray tracing as my second. Looks like arcade mode did get a little love at 9%. Vehicle reveals there at 9% as well. They didn't really go over the vehicle reveals. They just kind of let us, you know, take a look at the actual manufacturers for ourselves there for that. So pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wrap this up. Got some issues going on with the stream, as you obviously can see there. But I will be recapping this in my next video. And yeah, we'll definitely go over, you know, exactly what went down in this state of play in a much more smooth video that you won't have to worry about lag. All right, guys, thank you so much for the support. I sincerely appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, I'm A to the P. Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, and as always, guys, peace.